The leaves turn gold, the weather turned cold, and the story began to unfold. It's 1976, a season still alive. The legends and the memories that time could never hide. From the kickoff in September to the champions at the end, we turn the pages back again and live those days once more, my friend.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Pigskin Glory, football 50 years ago today. Today we're looking back at Friday, July 23rd, 1976 as training camps rolled on. Buffalo continued reshaping its roster and the NFL's best once again proved too much for college football's brightest stars. Our first story is today's NFL transactions. The Cincinnati Bengals signed first-round draft pick Billy Brooks, while New England inked veterans Sam the Bam Cunningham and Steve Nelson. Washington added several key players, and in Buffalo, the Bills traded wide receiver J.D. Hill to the Detroit Lions in exchange for Detroit's first-round draft pick in a monumental trade. Next, NFL Management Council fired back at the Players Association. The NFLPA criticized baseball's new collective bargaining agreement. League Executive Sergeant Karch defended the owner's position, saying baseball agreements represented stability rather than turmoil. Meanwhile, former NFLPA President John Mackey remained one of the agreement's strongest critics as labor tension continued to simmer. Our third story features one of the more unusual journeys to the NFL. Saints rookie offensive lineman Scott Parrish admitted he never really loved football after quitting the sport multiple times, overcoming a serious knee injury, and even working as a rafting guide. Parrish eventually found his way back and earned a roster spot with New Orleans. Then we go to Buffalo. A newspaper column titled "Bills Playing 20 Questions" painted a picture of a franchise filled with uncertainty. Lou Saban continued trying to rebuild the team after waiting for a resolution to the O.J. Simpson situation. The defense still needed help. J.D. Hill has been traded away, and optimism remained despite all the unanswered questions surrounding the Buffalo Bills. Which leads perfectly to our fifth story. The Bills' trade of J.D. Hill wasn't just about acquiring a future first-round pick. Reports indicated Buffalo hoped to use that selection in a package to acquire defensive standout Sherman White from Cincinnati. Whether that deal would happen remained uncertain as of this date, but it was clear the Bills were aggressively trying to strengthen their defense. And finally, the College All-Star Game. The NFL action is back. The defending Super Bowl champion Pittsburgh Steelers shut out the College All-Stars 24-0 in a game shortened by severe weather and fan unrest at Soldier Field. Roy Jarrella kicked 3 field goals, Franco Harris scored on a 21-yard touchdown run, and Terry Bradshaw connected with Tommy Riemann for the game's final touchdown. No, actually, by the newspaper says Riemann ran it in from 2 yards out. Anyway, rain and fans tearing down the goalpost forced officials to end the contest early. And that's your look back for Friday, July 23rd, 1976. Thanks for joining us, and if you like what you're hearing, make sure you hit that subscribe button, click the bell to always know when we're on, share, and follow Pigskin Glory Football 50 years ago today.